One of the challenges in creating a teaching dossier, whether it's electronic or it's the traditional print-based mode, is how to effectively highlight the evidence. Sometimes we end up just attaching an entire paper or entire syllabuses or large pieces of work that most people reading or interpreting our teaching dossiers will not actually read through. And if they do, they won't really know why they're reading it. We need to find ways to effectively highlight our evidence in order to help the reader understand what really matters about the evidence we're showing. It is really a complex task, though. For example, highlighting an innovation that was done in education is a really great thing to add to a teaching dossier. For one thing, it allows us to look at the hard things. When you start innovations, it's challenging, so it's a great area to work on in a teaching dossier with improvement. But it's hard because you have this innovation and it's huge. What parts can you highlight? You could take parts of the instructions for the student or a description of the new innovation that you're using in your teaching. You could provide example student work, example assessment feedback you give the students. You have a range of things you can do. You can also, if it's electronic, incorporate more media aspects of that. But at the same time, you have to keep it limited enough that the reader remembers, why am I reading this piece? Sometimes you might actually want to take an educational innovation and divide it into multiple sections, highlighting different aspects of your teaching practices. So it's just something that's really challenging to do, and it takes practice, but it's worth taking the time to really select out the evidence and to highlight it in a way that your reader will understand.